So here's a lovely big reef tank at night time, and at the moment the actinics are on and all the rest of the lights are off, which is very common for most people that have reef aquariums. What they'll do is they'll schedule the actinic lights to come on in the morning, and then an hour or two later the full spectrum lights will come on, and then in the evening the white lights, the full spectrum lights, will turn off, and then sometime later the actinics will turn off. And that sort of somewhat simulates the whole sun up, sun down thing. And you get this very interesting, eerie effect when just the actinics are on. And it's almost like that in the wild. In the wild, when the sun comes up in the morning, the ocean looks really blue. And the reason why the ocean looks really blue first thing in the morning is that the blue is the main penetrator. It's the main colour spectrum that really penetrates through the water. So therefore, mainly blue goes into the water, so therefore the ocean looks really blue, because the blue will reflect beautifully. And then as the sun comes up, and then the light will penetrate down through the water, all the spectrums will come in, all the different colour spectrums will come in, and then in the evening the same thing happens again. So once again, blue penetrates water best, so when the light isn't directly overhead, it's really the blue that penetrates into the water. And the main spectrum that corals actually use is what's called 420 nm, 420 nanometers, which is the main spectral peak which photosynthesizes corals. So a lot of the systems that are available offer inbuilt timers, so therefore you can easily create these sun-up, sun-down systems. And then otherwise, if you've got individual rows of lights, you can just put them on light timers and allow the whole sun-up, sun-down system. But it's nice to do this because it creates a totally different effect in the aquarium, and it really, it's the more different the effects are in the aquarium, the more value you get out of your aquarium, because the more different it appears. It's like having multiple aquariums with multiple levels of interest. Also, when the actinic is on, some of the fish and corals behave differently. Some of the corals will go to bed, other things will wake up. It's all nice and all different and interesting. The other thing you could do in regards to light too is when the lights are out, you can get things like a critter torch, and that's a specific spectrum which allows you to watch what's going on in the aquarium while undetected, so while all the other things are still asleep, which is all just another dimension to the tank, which is quite interesting.